Now, as our unpredictable weather continues, more and more of us are feeling a little run down. But whilst most can battle through and shake it off, the effect of the cold can be more dangerous for others, especially the elderly.
And with research suggesting that each winter, one person dies needlessly every 7 minutes.
Wow,
Dr. Chris is here to tell us exactly how to look after ourselves and relatives and friends this winter. And you say staying warm inside the house actually is quite important.
Yeah. And to be honest, I mean, look, I've been a GP and I've seen, 45 winters in my life, and it's the elderly that bother me. I really fear for the elderly when the weather gets colder. And in fact, the statistics show that over the past 4 winters, 120,000 have died from the cold weather. And of course most of them are the elderly people, and I think we need to keep our eyes on the elderly, because the chill can kill. And some other interesting facts I came across yesterday: 500,000 of the over 65s see no one week in and week out. They're living alone. Another 500,000 will see someone maybe every 5 to 6 days. So there's a lot of elderly people living on their own. And of course, when the cold weather comes, they're frugal with their money. They don't want to bother anybody, and the houses aren't kept as warm as they should be.
So what are you suggesting then? So keeping the heating on?
Yeah, well, I think certainly, I mean, keep a watch on the elderly, your neighbours, friends, relatives, whatever. Signs outside the house: has the milk been taken in? Are the newspapers still in the letterbox? Is the cat outside trying to get in? They could be signs that that person isn't up and about for some reason. So in terms of prevention, the elderly being affected by the cold, room temperature, yes, it's very important. Living room should be about 21 degrees, and the bedroom 18 degrees. Well, how does an elderly person know that? Well, you can get simple thermometers like that, card thermometers, which an elderly person could read, and it's showing them the temperature in the room. Yeah.
And even if they're being frugal with money, just to keep the heating on in one room.
Well, now this is it. I mean, really, if you've got a living room and a bedroom, keep the heating on in the bedroom at a low level. The best thing, and the elderly aren't very keen on this, is over the winter months, put your bed in the living room. Now, if you put your bed in the living room, there's only one room to heat. And with the bed in the living room, bring your clothes downstairs, so you don't have to go up the stairs. It's going up the stairs. And of course, at night, an elderly person may get out of bed to go to the toilet. This is a typical scenario. They get up to go to the toilet. Maybe just getting up can make them feel a bit dizzy. A throw on medication for blood pressure change in posture can make them a bit dizzy. Maybe there's no lighting on in the bedroom initially, and they trip, fall, or slip. And I hate to see rugs in elderly people's houses, because they catch their foot on the rug and down they go. Now, if this is at night, they're falling on the floor, it's difficult to get up. They've got osteoarthritis, weak muscles, they're on their own, and maybe it's a cold room and they're on the floor all night. Now, so I would recommend, certainly a thermometer. You're watching the temperature in the living room or the bedroom. When you're going into your bedroom, even if the bed is brought downstairs to the living room, the elderly, again, don't let us have a commode by the bed to save you going to the toilet if it's upstairs, right?
And also, you watch out, and it's hard to imagine that you can die in your own home of hypothermia.
Oh, absolutely, and that's why I'm very keen on this, because this happens every winter. And when you're going to bed, if you're an older person, don't go in a night dress. Pyjamas,
Layers.
Yeah, bed socks. Even gloves.
Electric blanket?
Well, electric blanket, yes, hot water bottle, but not both together. But when you're going to bed, to wear a woolen hat or even a balaclava, because 20% of your body heat is lost through your head. Yeah.